Hi there, Andrew Thompson from Precision Market Trading. I thought we'd look at the currencies today. This one in particular is an $8 Great British Pound cross. We went long yesterday, $8 against the pound, for the reasons I'll show you here. As you always know, in all my analysis I always do long term first, which gives me a lot more confidence in the short term. This chart goes all the way back to this top here in 1996. And to the low we had a couple of months ago, in late August, when all the markets around the world were falling apart. It's 1,008 weeks. 1,008 weeks is exactly 7 times 144. And in days, it was 7,056 days, which is exactly to the day 49 times 144. 49 is a strong number to be aware of when looking for short, medium and long-term changes. It'll come up a bit on the shorter term in the next chart. But at the moment, we have got strong 144 timing coming through here. People don't realise the currencies work beautifully to 144. You just got to go looking. And then over here, we have the major low back here in 2008 to August low. And the time between the two lows was 2,513 days or 2,477 degrees. You know, on the longer term stuff, I tend to average out the time between the two. It works well. And the average of these two numbers is 24.95. Now we'll look at the major top up here when it was a bit cheaper to go to the UK and watch a cricket or tennis, down to now where it's a lot more expensive. The range down from that was 2,497 pips. 2,497 pips is only 2 pips off 2,495. With the currencies, as you'll be aware, you've got to move a decimal point. In this case, we always move it four places. So you move the 4 places, there's your 24.95 there. So this is a strong case of time equaling price into the low. This is the bread and butter. It doesn't always work, but it works enough to make some very good money out of it. So when I see this, I've got to be in. Just as another aside, you know, I love the 231 to 233 cycle where it's daily, weekly, monthly, and in price. This major low to this previous major top was 231 weeks. And incidentally, this top to this low back in August was 1,008 weeks, is 232 months. So it's giving a lot of strength, So we're liking where that's looking. So let's look in the daily chart now. Let's bring it in a bit closer. This is the last major low before what I consider the final low. And it did that in 411 trading days. And then the subsequent top after that low, down to the low yesterday, was 413 solar degrees. You know, I love seeing degrees and calendars coming out in traders and vice versa. Normally, the calendars degrees come up first, the traders afterwards, but I find I'm seeing a lot more now of traders coming up first. Either way, I don't care, it works. So I've got traders coming into this low and degrees coming to this low. And then focusing in even tighter, the major low up to this top was 49 days. Remember I mentioned the 49 times 144, 49 weeks, 49 days. And as you always know, I like to see days or degrees coming out in traders. And then the subsequent low over here was 50 traders. Close enough to 49 for me. I'm not that big a perfectionist, it'll do me. So I've had 49 up, 50 across, close enough. They're getting right down, this is where you get down in the nitty gritty to get your time equals price. Here, we have a little decline down into this low. It did it in just over 20.5 degrees or 21 days. And the range down was 205 pips. So 205 is basically 20.5 if you move the decimal point again. It's the time equals price here. So 20.5 pips, 20.5 solar degrees. So I'm liking the look of this. It takes a while to get you moving a decimal point around if you're not used to currencies, but obviously you can't get time and price on something at 0.02. You always move a decimal point, but the numbers are the same, just like in the weekly chart. This is a big number. This is not fudging the numbers to suit my opinion. I don't have an opinion at all on anything. We do the markets, I'll let the markets tell me. But this is too good to be true to pass up. This is just a lot smaller example of the same thing, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm moving the decimal point by 4 degrees. So we'll see how we go, and I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.